day, folks. Welcome back to the channel. It's after supper on a cloudy, nicely cool evening in good old southern New Brunswick. Thought we owed you an update on where we're at with good old David Brown and our hydraulics. So to try and not make this a long story, based on one viewer's advice, early back I drained down the old oil out of the gear case. It's a combination gear and hydraulic oil. Changed the filter that's just over in the top part there. That didn't seem to help at all. So then, because it's always difficult to tell when I'm standing up here operating and I hear squealing coming from somewhere when I'm operating the controls, to identify where the squealing's coming from. So with the help of my dear wife, who operated the controls while I put my ears, the old control valve right here, this controls the flow of the hydraulics through these two lines that go to the remote. And it was squealing like a banshee. So this is a new flow control valve, and the squealing rapidly disappeared after I changed it. And I did see maybe a bit of improvement, but I did notice that the return lines, this right now is called the pressure side. The pressure goes into the loader, this loader valve, and then the flow back is through this. And I was noticing that the return line was being pressurized, which with my limited knowledge of hydraulics, I didn't think should happen. So I did end up changing both of these female quick connect attachments, and I think it's as good as it's going to get. Before I replaced the flow control valve, I got a $15 hydraulic pressure tester from Princess Auto, put it in the line. With the tractor idling, I was getting 1,700 pounds per square inch.
Is that good?
Well, I checked online, and David, back in the day when he was brand new, was rated for 2,000.
Okay, so that doesn't sound too unreasonable.
Which is why I didn't start to panic when somebody suggested that it could be the hydraulic pump that was shot, because that would have been very expensive.
So you were hoping it wasn't that?
So just to put things into perspective, though, I believe the loader, the trailer here with the grapple, is rated for up to 3,000 pounds per square inch. So even in its brand spanking new condition, David would not have enough hydraulic pressure to fully maximize the capability of the grapple. So where the loader is rated for 800 pound lift capacity, I am probably maxing out somewhere in the 400 or 500, maybe a bit more kind of pounds, which is still a pretty nice log.
Pretty decent sized log.
And in fact, if you want to have a scan at what we have here, I can show you. I'll go grab my measuring tape. So this guy right here, the trailer bed itself is 10 foot long. So this guy is 9 foot long. Small end, he's 14 inches.
So that's the small end?
Small end. At the large end, he's 18 inches.
Okay, so you got an average of 16 inches.
So this is a pretty decent sized log, and I picked him up and put him on the grapple.
Did it struggle?
Uh, it wasn't overpowering, but again, uh, you don't hear all the squealing and protesting that we were getting earlier. So it seemed to be relatively smooth and no obvious effort. And pardon me. And again, the tractor was just basically at or just above an idle. It wasn't running hard, which I don't like to do, in particular if I don't have to. So what we're going to do is we'll pick a log, and I think this one right here.
In the back?
And he is about 10 foot. He's got a space back here about a foot from the far end, but he's overhanging by a foot or more at this end.
So he's probably about a 10-foot log.
Yes. And he's 14 inches small end. About 15 inches big end. So again, he's a little longer and a little bit smaller than the other one. So we'll fire up David and we'll go through the process of just setting them on the sawmill here.
A little more power. Well, I guess I could say in conclusion that the whole setup is a little bit suboptimal. Obviously, a new tractor with stronger hydraulics would certainly improve things overall. On the other hand, getting a log of that size, which is probably in the 400 plus pound range, onto the sawmill by an old feller without working up a sweat is pretty darn good. You're happy with that?
Satisfied.
Rather than
I'm
happy?
satisfied with it, yes. Not happy or ecstatic or anything like that. But I think we can get by for a while until
You win a lotto or something?
my wife finally decides I deserve a new tractor.
I mean, I know I deserve a new tractor.
Oh, we know you deserve it, dear.
No, we don't. Not really. Anyhow, folks, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one and stay safe.
See you next time, guys.